Yeah, the quick select's not too horrible. It's a little tricky to use because the game will try and think you're opening the menu instead of trying to quick select. So it's a little weird. Not sure if it would have been better to make him like hold down the triangle. No, well, not. They wouldn't be able to do that because that would open the menu. Never mind. What an asshole! Just like, Jesus, I forgot this thing had knockback. I was like, wow, what an asshole! He hit me, and then I like threw him off the cliff there. It's like, well, that is definitely revenge if I've ever seen it. Sorry about that, friend. I think that's all in this area, so we can just move on. I'm pretty sure we are entering an arena here shortly. Not like the arena, like the Coliseum area we've already been to. Just like a smaller arena. It's a triggered event, I guess is the best way to phrase it. And this guy popped out of like nowhere. Still wondering where he came from. He just sort of appeared and was like, hey, you forgot about me. And I'm like, oh, okay. I'll turn around and shoot you. Apparently I'm sounding like Yogi Bear. Hey, hey, boo-boo. I had a teacher, or I didn't, but there was a teacher at my school who sounded like Yogi Bear, and my friend was like, I can't fucking take it anymore. I can't be taught by Yogi Bear. It's annoying. The teacher had, I think, a lot of homework. Like, he just threw homework at them daily. Not the fact that he was Yogi Bear. I was like, but dude, you got Yogi Bear as a teacher. It's a national hero. One of the American classics. Anyway, all my stupidity aside, yeah, here's the arena here, and those assholes can apparently charge at you. Oh, here we go. Weapon increased to the Blitz Cannon. There we go. I'm pretty sure I called it the Blitz Cannon earlier in the game. There's not too much different between the Blitz Cannon and the Blitz Gun, except for the fact that the weapon, the ammo changed a little. It now shoots these blue lightning bolt looking things instead of the red explosions that were previously a thing. So here's a little triggered event. It's really like a little arena, but I'm pretty sure I waste all of my seeker ammo, and I don't get like any kills. So this, or not, I don't get all of the kills, which sucks. But this is the seeker gun. It is essentially one of the cheapest weapons in general, not price-wise, but like action-wise, because all you have to do is hit circle, and you'll automatically fire a weapon that will automatically go find a target for you to hit. So you're pretty much guaranteed to hit something. I'd say it's like a 90% chance that you're gonna hit something, maybe an 80. Really depends on when you use it, because I'm pretty sure I missed one shot, maybe two shots in that. Here's the shot that I keep remembering.
Excuse me, I think I just blew another vacuum tube.
Should I have a look?
My word, you young people are so fresh these days.
Jesus.
Oh, don't feel bad. I guess I'm just old-fashioned about that sort of thing. Did you know that I've been with Gadgetron since the beginning?
So you sell these gadgets?
Darling, they sell themselves.
So this is pretty interesting. If you have a save file of Ratchet and Clank 1, which we do, you can now come back here and buy weapons from the original game for free. So the bomb glove, I'm pretty sure I purchased that. The Visibomb, I purchased that. There's a decoy glove. There's the Walloper, which I think is new. The Rhino is actually where we get it from here instead of the first game, or instead of from Slim. Slim's in this game, but he has a different business venture. So I don't know how many gadgets I will be buying, but I definitely do have bomb gloves now, which is a pretty decent blast from the past. And the Visibombs, which I had confused horribly with another weapon, and you'll see in a second that I'm pretty sure I get hit trying to use it, because I assumed it was something else. I think I had the idea of the missile launcher. I forget the title of it. But I thought it was that we just got. I'm like, oh wow, we got a rocket launcher, and we got the bomb glove. Oh, this is great. So I'm pretty sure I try and use this on a bunch of like little rodents here, and I'm like, oh shit, you meant that weapon. So instead of the weapon that I originally thought it was, it's the one where you can like target people and have it. You can track down people, which is pretty cool. And this is when I run out of secret ammo. And my maximum nano increase. Yeah, it looks like we'll potentially have 5 whole circles. Oh, I guess we don't need the long jump. We just need Ratchet Clank's hover.
Hey,
So.
who let you in here? Get lost before I flatten your robot into a hubcap.
Damn.
Touch him, and it's Plasma City.
Oh gosh, you didn't have to yell. Why did he have to yell?
Hey, man.
I can't hear you. La 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 la. Only the little guy.
Sir, it is okay. We are your fellow desert riders.
You are? So you understand my sensitivities?
Absolutely, sir. We just came here to race.
Well, you can borrow my bluebell, so long as you're gentle.
Which I'm not.
You made a few repairs.
Hang in there, my brother. Bluebell is in good hands.
So, this is when we get access to racing. I think there's a second circuit we get to race later in the game. But this is the first circuit against the Desert Riders. Which does not go as bad as it did in the first game. Because if you remember correctly, I suck at racing in general. And I sucked a lot at the racing in the first game. This game, it's not too bad. The main objective behind this is just get all the boosts you can and use all the boosts you can. And if you hit X the right time, you can actually get what I did and get like an extended boost, which gives you technically a free boost at the start of the race, which is nice. But yeah, for the most part, this race is just hit all the boosts, collect all the boosts you can, use all the boosts you can, and be as fast as possible. The races do get generally harder, and I blow up. This does. I don't do it perfectly, okay? I never said it was gonna be perfect. Never said this was gonna be a good race. It's just better than the Ratchet and Clank 1, which if you did not see that, I would probably go back, watch, laugh at how stupid I am at racing, and then come back here and finish watching this. So, if you are new to the channel, I suck at racing in general. Never good at racing games, let alone racing in, regular games that were not racing. It's not like I never played a lot of Forza, never played a lot of, racing games when I was younger, so I'm not exactly very good at racing in general. Not horrible at it. Like I don't. I am bad, but I do have a few jukes now and then, like right there. I'm just not very good and not very fond of racing missions. I'd take them over flying missions any other week, but I just don't like flying missions. If I have to do anything, it would be regular missions, racing, and then flying. That's how I ordered that. But yeah, for the most part, this is just sort of like, in order to finish these racing missions, you just sort of have to grab all the boosts you can, use all the boosts as soon as you get them, to stay as far as ahead in the race as you possibly can. As I mentioned, the races do get harder because there are different challenges. Challenge number 1 would be getting past the fact that I suck at racing. I do come back because there is a little shortcut. You go up here, use this as a ramp, and then there's a free speed boost. There's another speed boost, and boop, we're back in first place. But yeah, I do complete all the missions, all the challenges here. There are 5. They do get progressively harder because they start introducing new things, like different pathways. But for the most part, it's generally this one particular race. You're not exactly going to different tracks. You're just going to this same track over and over again, which isn't bad. It's not horrible. You get very, very, very comfortable with the track, which is nice. I felt like in the first game it was like, okay, here's a completely new track. You only have to do this once. Don't fuck it up. I don't remember if they had a lot of challenges in the first game. I'm not that well equipped with my knowledge for the first game, but I don't remember having a lot of challenges to do. A lot of like racing or arena-based challenges, which they do a lot more in the next coming games.
Racing, buddy. Here, take this helmet so the guys know you're one of us.
Thank you, sir.
Uh-oh. You can come with a message from the boss. Attention all thugs for less employees. First of all, whatever slug brain's been eating all the choochie bars in the break room, better quit stuffing his face.
What an asshole.
Hey, turn those lights off. It's bad feng shui.
No, feng shui.
Next, our space rendezvous point has been moved to, and listen up, knuckleheads, the Felsen system in sector 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you're no good with numbers, find a buddy to help you. Lastly, the company picnic is this Sunday. Don't forget to bring your own juice this time. Hey! I saw that, Cletus! You just turned yourself a writer.
Fucking Cletus, all the time, man.
Don't worry. The boss only yells because he loves us.
Yes, sir. I do feel his affection.
Did you see that broadcast?
Not really.
We should scope out that rendezvous point.
Yes, we might intercept some stray transmissions.
Before we do that, we are going to be racing quite a bit. So the next video or so is going to be just me racing. I will say that the next world is going to be a pain in the ass, because the next world. There's a lot of flying missions, and I do mean a lot of flying missions. It's the flying mission challenge world area, which is definitely not my favorite. I can already tell you that. But okay, so back to the racing at hand. So if you notice, they introduced weapons. From what I can tell, there are a select few weapons. There's the missiles, there's the blasters, there's an electrical shock wave that you can do, there's also a shield, and I think that's it. It's a pretty decent lineup of weapons in general, so I'm not too mad about them. And I don't think any of the enemies will target you with their weapons. At least not until the last 2 races. And if you do get a new weapon box, it will replace whatever you have. Unless you have a shield, because then it won't replace anything. I should much to mention about these speed boosts. It doesn't refill your bar. It'll give you an entirely free bar. And then once it's finished, if you're in the middle of using a booster, it'll then continue using whatever you had left over from the booster. So we are very, very far ahead. So I assume I die here, because I remember the second and third being very clutch races in general. I think I die on the last track or last lap. Yeah, so the racing in this, like I've said before, many of my games that has racing, I'm not a very big racing player, so I don't really can say much about racing controls in general. I will say it's very, very hard to do any tight corners. Not that there are too many tight corners in this these map, or at least this map. But turning is a little harder, or at least doing tight corners is pretty hard. That's right, I ran into this asshole, who doesn't even die. He just sort of sits there. And I don't even lose my position. So I guess it was the third and fourth map that I remember having a lot of trouble with. But yeah, driving in this game is not too bad. Turning is a little hard. The speed boosts definitely do help you win the race. I feel like this race in particular is just collect all the speed boosts and win. It's essentially where it is. Even with the additions with the weapons, I feel like the speed boosts in general are just much better. This is when I realized that they opened a new entire area to the map, which is much faster than going through the factory. because it actually shoots out underneath here and goes straight towards the bridge. So even though I was doing pretty well, we are now in 12th position because of that. So opening a new pathway was a little new, and I didn't really expect it, so I just didn't play around it. We do get much. I think we win on the first attempt of this, and if I remember correctly, this is also the bullshit level that I barely won, or at least one of the few. Because there have been a few times where I just slightly win the match. Here's the electric shock weapon, which I don't think I used until I jumped the gap up here to kill both of these guys. Or maybe on the bridge. No, I'll keep it. Okay. I almost freaking ran into a wall there. I used it on nothing. Well, never mind. I assumed it would be really cool using it, but that was not quite the case. And I think we are going to be coming into 5th place very soon. Maybe even 4th. Yep, 4th place. My rocket says 4th place, so I assume we're going in 4th place. We do have a guy to the side here, which I can kill. I can just kill with my rocket, and then I blow myself up. I remember that, and as I did that, 3 people passed me. I'm like, well, shit. So the blasters are kind of an interesting item. On one side, I'm like, okay, they're pretty good. On the other side, I'm like, rockets are better. So unlike the rockets have, I think, 3 bullets to shoot from. This has much more ammo, and you can spam. Yeah, that's right. I just got 1st place by literally